Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have 3 videos of 5 cents. So let's get started. The Canada 5 cents coin of 2009 is a modern Canadian circulation coin that continues the long-standing tradition of the Beaver design, which has been a national symbol on Canadian nickel coins for decades. The coin is minted by the Royal Canadian Mint, which is known for its high-quality metal composition and detailed engraving work. The 2009 issue belongs to the era when Canada was still producing the 5 cent coin in nickel-plated steel, a material chosen for durability, brightness, and anti-counterfeiting stability. On the obverse, the coin features the right-facing portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Susanna Blunt, whose portrait began usage in 2003 and continued for many years. Around the portrait appear the inscriptions, Elizabeth II, and D.G. Regina, Dei Gratia Regina, which means, by the grace of God, Queen. The design reflects Canada's constitutional monarchy and the tradition of placing the monarch's effigy on national coins. The portrait is detailed with clean lines, showing a mature representation of the Queen without a crown, which is a unique choice meant to portray a more modern and approachable image. The reverse side of the 2009 Canadian 5 cents coin displays the iconic beaver sitting on a rock, designed by G.E. Kruger Gray, a design first introduced in 1937 and still used today. The beaver symbolizes hard work, construction, dedication, and Canada's historical fur trade roots. Above the beaver is written, 5 cents, and below it appears, Canada 2009, with the small mint mark. The reverse design is sharp, with high-relief details that give the beaver texture and a natural look. The coin's edge is plain, smooth, following the traditional format for Canadian nickels. The composition for the 2009 5 cents coin is steel core with nickel plating and a small layer of copper for structural stability. This gives the coin a silver-white shine. The weight is approximately 3.95 grams, the diameter is 21.2 millimeters, and the thickness is about 1.76 millimeters. These dimensions make it slightly larger than the Canadian dime but smaller than the 10-cent and 25-cent coins, maintaining the recognized size hierarchy of Canadian currency. The coin belongs to the modern circulation era, and millions of pieces were produced in 2009, making it common in circulation and not rare in regular condition. However, collectors may still find value in certain special conditions. A 2009 Canadian 5 cents coin in uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated BU, mint state Mississippi 65 and above, or proof-like PL condition may carry additional value compared to face value. Coins stored in mint sets or those having full original luster with no scratches or wear are more desirable. Errors from the Royal Canadian Mint, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, double strikes, missing plating, or rotated die, may also attract collector interest. Historically, the beaver nickel represents Canada's industrial and natural heritage. The design links to the early Canadian economy, which heavily depended on the fur trade. The beaver became a national emblem representing resilience and national strength. The 2009 version continues this legacy, being part of one of the longest-running coin designs in Canadian history. Overall, the 2009 Canada 5 cents coin is a durable, beautifully crafted piece of Canadian currency with symbolic meaning, long-standing tradition, and steady collector interest, especially when preserved in high grade. It is common yet historically rich, making it an important part of modern Canadian numismatics. Next video. The Canada 5 cents coin of 2012 is an important modern circulation coin that reflects Canada's long numismatic heritage, its natural symbolism, and its continued use of traditional designs carried forward for decades. Issued by the Royal Canadian Mint in 2012, this coin combines historic imagery with modern minting technology, making it valuable not only as currency but also as a piece of Canada's cultural identity. The 2012 nickel is part of the series that has been used consistently since 1937, maintaining a unified and recognizable look that Canadians have seen for generations. Though it is a common circulation coin, its detailed artwork, strong metallic composition, and national symbolism give it a unique identity that stands out among everyday coins. On the obverse front side of the 2012 Canada 5-cent coin, you will find the modern and elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Susanna Blunt. This portrait has been used on Canadian coins since 2003 and is known for its simplicity and dignified representation of the Queen without the crown, reflecting a more contemporary and humanized style. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions, Elizabeth II, on the left and DG Regina, on the right, which is a Latin phrase meaning, by the grace of God, Queen. This side of the coin symbolizes Canada's constitutional monarchy and long-standing connection to the Commonwealth. The portrait is sharply engraved, with fine details that remain clear even on circulated pieces, thanks to Canada's high-quality minting techniques. The reverse side features one of Canada's most beloved and instantly recognizable coin designs, the Beaver. This artwork was originally created by G.E. Kruger Gray in 1937 and has become a permanent symbol of the Canadian nickel. The Beaver, shown sitting on a log or rock with calm water lines behind it, represents hard work, determination, industry, and the natural environment of Canada. Above the image is the word, Canada, while the denomination, 5 cents, appears below. At the bottom, the year, 2012, is engraved. Two small maple leaves, the national emblem of Canada, are placed on each side, adding balance and a strong patriotic touch. This reverse design has become a cultural icon that is instantly associated with Canadian identity around the world. The 2012 Canada 5-cent coin is made from nickel-plated steel, a combination that creates a strong, durable, corrosion-resistant coin. The nickel plating gives it a bright silver-like shine, while the steel core ensures strength during long circulation. Composition: nickel-plated steel. Weight: 3.95 grams. Diameter: 21.2 millimeters. Thickness: approximately 1.76 millimeters. Edge: plain, smooth. This metallic blend gives the coin a firm feel and a crisp clinking sound, making it easy to identify even by touch. In 2012, the Royal Canadian Mint produced millions of 5-cent coins using advanced minting equipment that allowed for detailed strikes, smooth edges, and long-lasting surfaces. These coins entered everyday circulation and were used in shops, markets, transport systems, and general transactions across the country. While 2012 is considered a normal circulation year, the coin still holds value to collectors when found in uncirculated UNC or mint state MS condition. Coins free from scratches, bag marks, or dullness are especially admired by numismatists. For most circulated conditions, the 2012 5-cent coin does not hold high monetary value. However, when preserved in brilliant uncirculated, proof-like, or mint state graded levels MS 60 to Mississippi 65 and above, it becomes more desirable for coin collectors. The appeal lies not just in rarity but in the coin's connection to Canadian history, its classic beaver design, and the final decade of Queen Elizabeth II's. Portrait on Canadian circulation coins. The 2012 Canada 5-cent coin is much more than a small piece of metal. It represents Canada's long-standing respect for tradition, its appreciation of wildlife, and its national symbols that have stood the test of time. The beaver design is deeply rooted in Canadian history, even appearing on early fur trading company seals hundreds of years ago. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II reminds Canadians of their constitutional heritage and stable governance. Together, these elements make the 2012 coin a blend of heritage, art, culture, and modern minting. Next video. The Canada 5-cent coin 2016 is a modern circulating nickel of Canada that carries forward one of the most iconic and historically rich designs in Canadian coinage. Minted by the Royal Canadian Mint (RCM), this coin represents the long legacy of the Canadian nickel, a denomination that has been part of daily life for more than a century. The 2016 Canadian 5-cent coin is made from nickel-plated steel, a composition introduced to increase durability, reduce costs, and improve resistance to wear in circulation. The diameter of the coin is 21.2 millimeters, the thickness is 1.76 millimeters, and the coin weighs 3.95 grams, maintaining the standard specifications used by the Royal Canadian Mint for modern nickels. On the obverse side, front, of the coin, it features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt, which has been used on Canadian coins since 2003. This portrait shows the queen without a crown, reflecting a modern, simple, dignified appearance. Around the portrait, the inscriptions read, Elizabeth II, and D.G. Regina, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen. The year 2016 is placed below the portrait. The reverse side back of the 2016 5-cent coin displays Canada's most famous coin design, the beaver sitting on a rock, created by G.E. Kruger Gray in 1937. The beaver is a national symbol of Canada, representing hard work, strength, and the country's history of the fur trade. The design shows a beaver beside flowing water with the country name, Canada, the denomination, 5 cents, and the year 2016. A small, RCM, mint mark with a maple leaf logo also appears on the coin, confirming that it was minted in Canada. The design of the beaver has remained unchanged for decades, making the 2016 coin a continuation of a tradition admired by collectors and the general public. In terms of mintage, millions of 5-cent coins were produced in 2016, making it a common circulating coin. Most 2016 nickels have regular value, but coins in uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated BU, or proof-like condition, especially those from special sets, can be more valuable to collectors. Errors like double die, off-center strike, misaligned die, or wrong planchette errors can significantly increase value if found. Because the coin is made from nickel-plated steel, its metal value is low, but its collectible value depends on condition, rarity of errors, and original mint packaging. The coin is part of the long evolution of the Canadian nickel, which began in 1858 as a silver 5-cent, half-dime, later changed to pure nickel in 1922, and then to plated steel in the 21st century. The 2016 issue keeps the same traditional look but uses modern materials and minting technology. The beaver design itself has become a symbol of Canadian pride, representing the country's wildlife, heritage, and identity. For collectors who focus on yearly date runs, the 2016 5-cent coin is a necessary addition to complete modern Canadian nickel sets. This coin is commonly found in circulation across Canada, used for daily transactions, and recognized instantly by its clean, sharp beaver image. Despite being a low-value denomination, it holds great historical charm and is famous among numismatists worldwide. In summary, the Canada 2016 5-cent coin is a blend of tradition, national symbolism, modern minting, and everyday usefulness, a small coin with a long story, rich history, and beautiful design. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.